Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is part 3 of our 3-part mini-series on the best app for your phone or tablet in 2018. Stick with us and find out what our #1 pick is next. All right, with no further ado, we're going to get to the very moment you all have been waiting for during this 3-part mini-series. We're going to get to our #1 best real estate app in 2018 right now. Let's go ahead and boot it up. Realtor.com, that is the app that takes our #1 spot. As you can see, it has memory built into it, so it retains the last neighborhood or area that we are looking at. Geographically, we can zoom in. You can see where I'm at with my little red dot. And then we can zoom back into this neighborhood so we can kind of see what's happening in that location. And what I really like about this particular application, Realtor.com does a great job of making sure that everything is user-friendly, streamlined, easy to access. What I mean by that is, let's go ahead and look at this $689,000 home over here. So it brings it up on the side. We can scroll down through it. It gives us a little bit of information there, some information on how many beds, how many baths, square footage, all that kind of stuff. And we can click on view more details. It's gonna really zoom in, give us some information there about the fireplace, how it's heated and cooled, all those different things that you need to know. And the other thing that I like is if you scroll back up to the top, you wanna find out more. This is obviously pre-construction, so we can kind of see some thumbnails of different pictures of the house. We can actually click on that again and it'll zoom to full screen, and then just with a swipe of a finger we're able to actually see all of those high quality images and look around the home and just kind of see what's happening with that. And that doesn't just work with pre-construction, like here, 92,000. This is actually a lot that's being sold, so we can zoom in. They have a plat here of the property, so you can see property lines. We've got some homes over here for sale. We can zoom in on those. Obviously this is established construction. You can see those pictures, see if it looks like it's something you're interested in. So now here's a tip for the sellers, because this is not only for people who are looking to buy a property, but if we pinch and we zoom in even further here, maybe a little bit further, look at that. We've got property values on up and down the street here. So if we click on one of these, that says, hey, 230 Rockridge Road, they're estimating it's worth $494,200. And again, like we talked about in the video on the Zillow application, these are generated by an algorithm and they're not 100% guaranteed accurate. The only way to get 100% guaranteed accurate valuation would be to contact your local realtor. I'd be happy to help you out. I do those for free. And you can find out what your home is really worth compared to what's on the market and what's sold recently in your area. So nonetheless, this gives you a ballpark most of the time. Again, most of the time. Sometimes it's a little skewed, so don't put a whole lot of stock in this. Just use as a very, very loose guideline. And then we can zoom back out, and again, we can kind of see what's there. If we click on this one, there's actually an open house schedule, and you can tell by this little icon right here, it's like a calendar icon. And there's an open house. You can actually schedule to go through the open house. You can set an appointment. We can contact the agent, schedule a private showing. Obviously, if you want to see a home, you can do it through here, or you can call me directly. Phone number and contact information will always be at the bottom of the screen for your convenience. But this is just a really, really easy way. You have a little bit of a breakdown, very, very tentative idea of what a monthly payment could look like. Again, you're going to want to reach out to one of your lenders for that to get the specifics, obviously. But really just clean user interface, very easy. Say we really like this one over here. It's 542. We zoom into it and we're like, good golly gosh, that looks like a place that we would want to call home. So we can actually click here on the heart button. Whoop, sorry guys, panned on you. Hit the heart button, so now you notice that it's got a little heart next to it, so that means it's one of our favorites. If we come down to the bottom and go to my listings, it is now listed in one of my favorite listings, and you can build out this repository so that you've got a list of everything near, far, here, there, everywhere of homes that you're interested in or that you're wanting to follow. And we're not going to touch on this too much, but there is a notification section. So if you want to get updated, if there's a price decrease or maybe it's gone under contract, something that you're watching, this will actually send you those notifications to your phone or tablet or smart device. So that's basically realtor.com. It's very, very, very intuitive, very easy to use, good graphics, smooth. Highly recommend it. It is our #1 choice. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you come back for future episodes on important real estate information here in Western North Carolina and abroad. I am Andrew Murkens, your favorite bearded realtor, signing off. Have a good one. We'll see you soon.